Hello, and welcome back to Spiffy What Ifs. I know I haven't uploaded in a long time, but life happened, and we're here now, and let's continue with what if Luffy had the Marinara nomi. I want to start where we last left from in this what if, and that was right at Marineford, where Ace just died, and Luffy is going through hella trauma because of that. He go, Law helps him go to Amazon Lily, and then we get to the time skip where Luffy learns how to hone his powers and learn hockey. Now we're at the time skip. We're back at Salvioti where everybody goes to meet up after the 2 years because they all trained up because they were not ready for the new world, and they're all back. They deal with the fake straw hats. They get the Sunny back. They get the ship coded, and they go straight to Fishman Island. No hesitation. And it would be so much easier to deal with everything on Sabayoti than it already was. So there I said it would be like gone a little earlier, I feel like. Now we're in Fishman Island, and I think it would go pretty much the same. I think Luffy would have a little more trouble since he's like by his whole counter basically, like he's in the water. So I think he would have a little trouble with people, but not a lot since he has pretty good hockey. So they would deal with Hody Jones pretty easily and deal with Fishman Island real fast. Now we get to Punk Hazard because Luffy made an alliance with Law and he talks shit to Big Mom. So they're at Punk Hazard where they have to go get Caesar Clown for the plan. And I think that would go pretty much the same. I don't think anything with Luffy having the Marinomi would change anything except probably the Caesar fight. I feel like he wouldn't really get affected by Caesar shit since he's made of fire. So I don't think he would. I think he would handle Caesar pretty easily. And yeah, we pretty much get done with Punk Hazard really fast. So we're on to the next arc. Now we're on the Dressrosa arc, and now I think this is where I wouldn't say the story, but I'd say where Luffy having his fruit changes just a little bit of the story. Like when the Coliseum happens, they're obviously gonna fight for the rubber fruit, but I think a lot of extra people would be at the Coliseum. Maybe even like someone on Shanks's crew. Like I don't, I like probably I wouldn't say like Lucky Roo or anybody, but like maybe someone like Fodder that we don't know about would pull up there because it's the Gum Gum fruit instead of the Nomi, and it's a little more important because they know what the what the Gum Gum fruit can do. So I think like so someone from Shay's crew would send somebody. I think someone from the five elders would like one of the five elders would send one of the people like probably like a marine or something to go try to get the fruit, and then Luffy would try to go get the fruit because that was Ace's fruit, and then he would find out about Sabo, and Sabo would go eat the fruit, and that would change a lot because now Sabo ha, has the Gum Gum or the Nika Nika no Mi, and that that would change a lot of things because now hmm, I think Sabo like how he got the Marinomi and just knew immediately how to use it. I think he would kind of do the same shit with the Gum Gum Nomi since he knew uh, Ace had it. He would kind of like know how to use it a little bit, but I don't think he would know how to use it completely. Like I think he would be able to tap in a little bit into gear two. Like I think when he goes and fights Fujitora, I think he somehow pulls out in year two, and that's crazy because year two took Luffy, or in this example, Ace, a long ass time to get even Gear 2 and Gear 3. So him getting Gear 2 and already immediately knowing that while fighting Fujitora is kind of crazy. So it's kind of foreshadowing to what I'm trying to do with Sabo, but he would kind of have to work harder for his to learn his devil fruit. So he would kind of like rely on his hockey way more than his devil fruit, I feel like. And then when it comes to the Doflamingo fight, see, I think the battle will go a lot different. Like when Doflamingo's using Bellamy, I think Luffy would deal with Bellamy way faster than he did originally. And then when he's actually like fighting Doflamingo one on one after he ends up like after fucking up Law and shit, I think he still gets hit with a gamma knife too. Like I think while Luffy is fighting, like he starts using his hockey more with his fire, and it starts messing up Doflamingo, and then that's when Law slips that gamma knife in Doflamingo and still messes him up, but he still restitches his organs and all that. But I think Luffy would just uh, take him out with a blue fire fist instead of with a King Kong gun, like a coated blue fire fist with hockey, and take Doflamingo out and beat him. And yeah, that would go a little different. There will still be the guy Usopp moment. Like all the little side plots that happen in Just Russell would still happen. It's just that now Luffy has the Mayor nomi and is like kind of dealing with Doflamingo. I think he would deal with Doflamingo a little better too than he did. Even though he kind of still messed him up, but I think he would mess him up way more in this scenario. So now we get to the next arc, which is Zoe, and that goes pretty fast. I think Zoe goes like completely the same. Like I don't think it would go any different, like at all. I think they did with Jack pretty simple, and then it's the whole cake arc. Um, huh. See, I don't know what fire would do to Katakuri. I don't know if the blue flame would be hot enough to deal with his mochi. I would say it would kind of be like how Luffy is like trying to figure out Katakuri and figure out how to get future sight while he's fighting him, but I feel like he would get dealt in this fight specifically. I feel like he would Luffy would start to get humbled and understand that there's still people above him, so he would have to fight way harder. And this is where I'm kind of getting a little fanficky with it, but I think Luffy would figure out some type of way to make himself faster with his blue flames. Like he starts like, oh, the only way I can he figures out future sight, and he's like, I'm still not fast enough to compete with Karakuri. So what I think he does is, instead of using flames for empowerment, I think he starts turning himself into purple flames. And you're like, Spiffy, what the fuck? Purple flames? And I'm signifying purple flame as fastness in a sense. Like it's a different type of form for him. Like kind of like how Gears was. Like I'm using it kind of like he uses blue as power. Like he uses blue flame as power to overpower people, and like it's kind of like, I wouldn't say strength, but it like ups his flames. I would say up it the incineration scale, I guess, if you would call it that. But when he activates his purple flame mode that he also found while training, he gets fast as hell, fast as fuck, way faster than light, like pretty much awakening Kizaru. I would feel like that fast, and I feel like Katakuri couldn't keep up, and boom, Luffy would beat Katakuri, and then we would get ready for Wano, and unfortunately, I think this is where the story differs a lot. And I'm gonna be going into that in the next part because I fear the next part of this what if will be the finale. So this is a great return. I love doing these types of videos. I'm gonna try to upload more y'all. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Look out for another video I should be uploading. I'm gonna be uploading the Dragon Ball What If because I really want to try that, and I hope y'all love it. But stay safe. Peace out.